so today I'm going to be doing my updated Photocard collection. I'm going to be honest, I've filmed this like twice now and I've just not liked either one, how either of them have turned out. I don't know. I think because I just ramble too much and I'm already rambling, so that's not really a good sign. But anyway, yes. So I'm trying to think what I'm going to say. But yeah, this is probably going to be like my last collection update because I am actually going to be moving in the next month, hopefully. So I won't be taking everything with me. I probably won't take any of them. Maybe one collection, but I'm not entirely sure yet. But yeah, so of course we are going to make a start on this. So I do have 3 big binders. Actually four big binders, 2 for one group. And then I have 2 wee mini binders as well, which I did do last year because mini binders, A5 binders seems to be all the range right now. And I'm gonna be honest, I do really like having mini binders. They're just something so nice about it. So I can maybe see myself expanding maybe into that more into the future, perhaps. We're not too sure. But we're going to make a first start with one of these A5 binders. Alrighty ho. So here is the first one. Let's zoom in a wee bit. So this is my girl group A5 binder. So these hold all the girl groups that / soloists that I've just picked up albums from or actively stan. So I do collect their albums. So you will see one of them on the top here. Yes, I'm officially standing aespa. The last year have been climbing up my bias list so quickly. Like, I knew when they dropped Black Mamba, I was like, I'm going to have to keep an eye on these. But of course, you can't just stand really a group from one song. So I waited until the next release, which was Forever. I really like that. Still not my favourite, but I'm like, you know what? They might still have some more. It's very different to Black Mamba. Then Next Level came out, and that was me hooked. And it's just gotten more and more deep. Basically, especially when Savage came out. Oh, it's so good. But yes, so I don't know what my plans are for aespa yet. I don't know if I will collect my bias, who is Ning Ning, of course. But for now, I've just kept all my pulls. But yes, we'll just get into it. But of course, you will see here that I have this little cash bee here. This is from Forever. I really wanted something from Ning Ning from like the earlier releases. Obviously, the Black Mamba merch is so expensive. But this I found for very inexpensive, so I bought it on Mercari. So yes. Then I have some of my pulls here from Savage. I luckily pulled, actually I pulled all of these, including to this winner, and then I bought these 2 of these Ning Ning cards because I'm so unsure if I wanted to collect her or not, and I really wanted just her selfies, so I ended up getting these 2 because they were in a set on Mercari and I think they were adorable. So yes. And then next we have Silky from Red Velvet. If you've seen some of my previous videos, you will see that I did collect Red Velvet or collected Silky for quite a while. Ultimately, like, I've just not been feeling collecting her anymore. Like, I still love her and I still love Red Velvet, but I've just put the collection on the back burner. Maybe one day I might go back, but for now, not so much, because collecting Red Velvet is hard. So yeah, but here I do have all her cards that I do have here. And I think these just look so cute in like an A5 binder. So yes, so that is all our Red Velvet cards. Then we have Solrine, of course. So the subunits, so I have 2 normal selfie cards and then 2 units. And then we have some other pulls. So these are from Wendy's Like Water. And these are my Queendom pulls. I think this Irene is so adorable. So yes. Then we have Blackpink. This has really not changed. So we have Square Up, Kill This Love, How You Like That. And then we have some soloists here. So we have some Taeyeon. So we have I and Something New. I'm so glad I pulled this card. I think it looks adorable. Then we have Sunmi's 1 and 6. These are some Twice cards I just can't get rid of. So we have some Momo Signal, Mina Lane 2, I think. Yep, Lane 2. Then we have Vivi from Luna. Again, I really wanted to collect her and I had some very good Luna Vivi luck. So yeah, this is from her pre-debut Vivian Hassel album. Oh god, this is from the Limited B or Plus Plus. No, Limited A, Normal B. Then we have Midnight, so I think that's version D, then version A. Then you have WJ Sen's Unso. I did collect Unso for a while, but then I just did not end up enjoying collecting them anymore. So I just kept all the cards I do have, and I have some Chocomi cards from Luda, who's my second bias in WJ Sen. And then finally we have some Weekly from the We Play album, the album with Afterskill on it. So yes. So that is it for this little mini binder. And then my second one is EXO's Baekhyun. So again, if you've seen some of my previous album collections, I did collect Baekhyun in a bigger album. I have not really been feeling his collection in a bigger album anymore, so I put it in a little A5 binder that I have here. Because, yeah, I don't know, maybe it's because he has enlisted, I'm just not feeling as motivated to finish his collection. I don't know, but I'm never getting rid of his collection. I freaking love him, I don't care. But I'm never getting rid of this collection. I just love it so much, and it's so cute. I just love it in this A5 binder, even though we are currently struggling for room. But I do have the other EXO members in here as well, like from solos and stuff. So these are, I'm not going to name all of his cards because he does have a lot, but so these are from Mama, and then we have the wee package from Growl, EXO, Overdose. Then we've got Exodus, Love Me Right, Sing For You. Then this is one of the Japanese albums. Then we've got the whole Exact and Lotto era. Some CBX here. Then probably my favourite spread, the War and the Power of Music. I just love this spread so much. Then some more, so we've got some Blooming Days here. Then this is the start of his solo stuff, so City Lights here, as well as all the Tempo cards and Love Shop. Then we've got some Super M here, so these are the American ones, and then the Korean, Star of Obsession. And then again, some more Super M. So these are concert cards, so this is his random selfie, which I was able to trade for at the concert, luckily. Then I have the European specific tour card, so the random picture one. And then the red background. Then we have the light. So we've got the cinnamon, honey, mint, and then chemistry versions. And then on the back here I do have the honey kino, some more Super M. So the Super One album, American Korean, his Japanese solo. I have two of the actual versions, and then, oh god. And then this is like a pre-order benefit, I think. Then we start with Bambi. Still missing one more Joe Case card, and then that'll be it. But yes, still Bambi, and then we go on to Don't Fight the Feeling. This is the era where I'm like, I don't really want to have any more, I don't have any motivation to complete it. But I did pull these in my original copy, so this is it. This is his expansion version ID, and then the AR Joe Case card or something. Then this is his expansion version photo card, and I just want one more photo book card for now. I've not really looked, but yeah. And then we have some non-albums, so we have some Nature Republic. This is from the Melody keychain. It's Birthday Party, I think. I can't remember when this was, maybe 2018 or something. Season's Greetings, 2019, 2020. Some Hollows. So Tempo, or Drama Set My Tempo, and then we have City Lights, or UN Village. Then these are tour ones. Then we start on the other members, so we have EXO-SC, so this is from the first album, What a Life, then 1 Billion Views, and then these are the gold cards as well from 1 Billion Views. Then we have Lay from Lose Control, Kyunsu from, what is this, from his album, his debut. Then we have April and Flower, You Dear My Dear from Chen, Self Portrait from Seoul, so yep, and then we have Kai's first album, all the full cards from here. I don't have his second one. Maybe I will get it like at some point, but I do really want it, so yeah, it'll definitely go in here eventually. And then I also have Kai's Super M cards with his random selfie, and then the European specific tour cards. So yes, then that is it for this little mini binder. I actually really like having this collection in a wee binder. I think it looks so cute and I freaking love it. Right, okay, so this is my very first big A4 binder. So this is my Twice binder. My Twice collection has gone through some changes. You probably would have seen videos of me setting up for my top 3. That ended up not really happening because of course I found out I was moving. I decided to cut back on what I was collecting. I stopped collecting as many albums from non-alt groups. I started cutting down on like the amount of folk cards I've been buying and stuff for certain reasons. So like for comebacks or something, that's when I will buy them, or just to finish a collection I will do it, and I have been doing that. So but I've definitely seen myself like drop more and more as the least amount of time I spend. But for Twice, I did get quite a number of my top 3 folk cards, and I have kept them all because maybe in the future I might come back and try and collect them again. So I'm hoping I can, because I really did enjoy from what I did collect. But so there's certain albums that I did complete top 3 for. There's certain albums I collected some top 3 cards for. You will see obviously the further we go in. But yes, you'll see my little rules I have from What Is Love onwards. That is when the cards started getting bigger and everything. So yes, we'll just make a start. So here I do have my little cover page with the girls, obviously. I think this is from Better era, from one of their Japanese albums. So beautiful. And then I have this little collage thing that I made from one of my Spare Fancy albums. So yes, so here we have my first page, which is The Story Begins. So my original plan was to collect obviously top 3 for everything. However, I've not been able to find Mina's baby cards anywhere, so I gave up on that, but I did collect them for the adult cards. So my top 3 is of course Momo, Sana and Mina, with Sana being my overall bias, if you can't see from the big ass Sana here. But yes, but for the baby cards I did complete both Momo and Sana, which I'm fine with because Momo is my second bias. So yes, so that's The Story Begins. Then we have some unit cards here. So we have one of the Story Begins units. This is the one with Sana, Nayeon and Chue. Then I have all 3 of the Cheer Up ones. For Cheer Up though, I did complete top 3, which looks amazing. I freaking love this. For Lane 1, again, completed top 3. And then Lane 2, again, completed top 3. For Signal though, I only collected Sana. I was originally going to collect Momo as well. However, some of the Signal cards are kind of expensive, especially these 2. So I think if I ever come back and like want to add more to my Twice collection, this will be the first one I actually add more to. So yes. Then for Twicegram, I completed top 3 for these two versions. And then for the final version, because there was 3 versions, I collected OT9. This has been done for quite a while now. This is the very first OT9 page I ever completed. And ironically, this is the very first top 3 page I also completed. So yes. And then we've got Merry and Happy, again for top 3. And then this is where the rules start to come in. So from What's Love upwards, they have more cards. So I really wanted to complete some sets for top 3. So that is what I've done. So for top 3, I do either 2 or 3 sets of cards, and then I'll have the rest of Sana's, and then if there's, hopefully there'll be enough for an OT9. So that will also depend on this, because I love collecting an OT9 set. So for What Is Love, I think there's like 13 cards or something. No, there's 11 cards. So I did top 3 for these 3 sets. So we have the What Is Love, the scratch card, and then the little food one. And then here we have the rest of Sana's. So all of the rest of Sana's cards will make up a 7 pattern on the page. You will see this as we go along. So the rest of this is Sana's cards. And then we have my OT9 set, which is this one. I don't know what this version's called. But yes, so that is technically the rules that I do have. So again, for Summer Nights, I collected these 3 sets. The rest of the 7 remaining cards are Sana's. And then, of course, the OT9. And then for Yes or Yes, I collected 2 sets of top 3. The rest of Santa's cards. And then the OT9 set. For the Year of Yes though, I collected all of Santa's cards, including her sticker. And then I kept 3 of Momo's cards in here just to fill the space and make a whole 9 pocket page, even though this is kind of annoying because usually stuff like this I'd put in the middle, but it's fine. So yes. And then for Fancy, again, top 3 sets. There's the Santa's cards. And then I did not collect an OT9 for this. That was it. Because I really liked... Because I think this was the very first page I completed for top 3. And I just fell in love. And then that's how I ended up doing it. So maybe one day I might go back and collect an OT9 set for Fancy. But who knows. For Feel Special though, I have my top 3 here. Santa's cards, which are gorgeous. I freaking love her Feel Special set. And then the OT9 set that I did finally complete. These were the hardest cards to find, these two, the Daehyun and the Jihyo one, but it's complete. It's finally complete. So yes. And then we have More and More, the top 3 sets I did complete, and then the rest of Santa's cards. Again, I did not do a OT9 because there was only 9 cards for this era, but they also had some units. So I collected all of Santa's units. So we have her and Mina, her and Daehyun, and then some of these bigger units. And then for Eyes Wide Open, these are the other units. So she only had 2 units, I think, this time. So this one and this one. But I collected these 3 because I freaking love this style that they had for this. The for Eyes Wide Open, these were the 2 sets I did complete. The rest of Santa's cards here. And then this kind of OT9. So the Jihyo is obviously goes with a different set, but the Jihyo originally for this set is just with a pink border and it's not a selfie. And I can't do that. I actually ended up pulling that set card. And yeah, but I just couldn't. So I ended up getting this one because she has, of course, got the flowers in the background, but obviously it's for a different one. And I can understand that this may annoy people. It kind of annoys me, but the pink one is a bit too off kilter for me. But yeah, at least she's in the middle, so it's not going to be as bad. But yeah, definitely not. And then we've got Taste of Love. I did complete top 3 for this because you could with the amount of cards you got in each of the albums. And of course there were 3 versions, so I did collect top 3. So yes, so that's one page. And then the second page, I really enjoyed this era. I still freaking love it. And then we go on to the most recent one, which is the Formula of Love album. So I did not collect top 3 for this album because, again, trying to lower the budget. But of course JYP had to go and announce another version. I have bought said version, so hopefully it will be here soon before I go away so I can put it in. But if not, then it's not the end of the world. And then this is the OT9 set that I have. I've not been able to find this Nyan card like anywhere now. The 2 times I found it on Mercari, it's been cancelled on me twice. So, yep, but I do have this Momo card on the way as well. But yes, and then that's it for Twice. Right, so this is Twice's second binder. So this holds basically all my other non-album / pre-order cards / bigger inclusions, stuff like that. Because I do collect Santa's bigger inclusions when I can. So, but we start off with this page. This is my random Santa page that I just have. So mainly non-album stuff. So we have, this is the Twice2Gram pop-up shop. This is Twice Land in Fantasy Park, I think. I want to say that. This is their Japanese, it's a Japanese photo card. Then we have our Yes, I'm Santa photo cards, the black and then the white. And then this is her World in a Day monograph photo card, I think. So yes. And then here we start off with her pre-order cards. I did keep her separate from the rest of the girls. For why, I don't know. Maybe because I really like seeing all these together. So yes, so here we all have all the way up to Formula of Love. And then behind here we have some more OT9 sets, stuff like that. So these are monograph cards. So this is the What is Love monograph. Feel Special. Dream Day. Dome Tour photo cards. This is their Japanese photo cards. Then we go into the pre-order cards for the rest of the girls. So yes, so we have Twistagram, What Is Love, Summer Nights, Yes or Yes. Oh, shoot. The Year of Yes. Then from Fancy onwards, I do have them complete. So we have Fancy, Feel Special, More and More, Eyes Wide Open, The Taste of Love, and then finally The Formula of Love. And then down here I do have some random photo cards. So I have these big things from More and More, Eyes Wide Open. This is Cheon's photo card from the Candy Bong Z. This is the pre-order card, and this random Sana, which I think is a freebie. Then these are the rest of the IDs I did initially pull from my Formula of Love albums, so yes. And then these are some of the bigger inclusions. So we've got page 2, the lenticular holders, postcards from lane 1, stickers from lane 1 and lane 2, signal postcards, more signal postcards. This is the cover sticker from Twistagram. Then this is Married Happy, stickers and postcards. Some more longer stuff. So we've got the bookmark from lane 2, the unit stickers from What Is Love, so both of Sana's, and then both of Momon's as well, because she's also with Sana and she's with Junyan. Then I have one of Mina's. This clear thing from What Is Love, the big Polaroid from Summer Nights, folded poster from Summer Nights, this thing from Summer Nights that I just put in here. Then we've got these unit things from Yes or Yes. I collected all 3. I have all 3 of the Fancy stickers. This print of Sana, which I think is gorgeous. Then we have the lenticulars from Fancy, the accordion things from More and More. I have Sana and Momo's in here, as well as the ones which they're on the back. Coasters from More and More. This is Mina's page 2 lenticular thing. I just put in here to fill the space. I have another More and More Sana coaster. Print from Fanfare. Sana and Momo's message card from Eyes Wide Open. Her poster from Eyes Wide Open. Then we go into Taste of Love. So I have her coaster, her tasting card. Then I also have Momo and Mina's as well. And then here we have some Formula of Love index cards, I think they were called. So I have Sana's, and then the rest of these I pulled. So I pulled Momo and Jaehyun and kept in age order. Stickers from Formula of Love. And then this is spare empty space for anything else. And then we have postcards from Sana's Yes I'm Sana photo book. I think this is the white version first, and then the black version. And then I do have both her little message card things from the white and the black. So yes, they just stay in the back here. But yes, that is it for this binder. We're going to go on to the next one. Righty-ho, so now we have Shinee. So for Shinee, I do collect Taemin, who's my ultimate bias. Thoroughly, I collect everything basically from him, with the odd thing I don't really want to collect. And then I also collect the other members' solo stuff. So if they have a limited amount, like a low amount of cards, I will collect it also. So yes. But yes, we're just going to make a start. So that's the cover page, and then I have this little collage thing here, which I made. I'm really proud of that one. I don't know why. I think it looks brilliant. I'm not going to name everything for Taemin because unlike some other collections, I keep him like this in order, mixture of Japanese and Korean. So yeah, but if you really want to know which one it is, just leave a timestamp or something and whatever pocket it is. But yes, we'll just make a start. So this is the first page. So yeah, out of everything, I'm only missing 2 photo cards. No, 3. I'm missing 3 photo cards from him. But they're not like high priority stuff anyway. So these are all his full, these are Shinee albums. So his full group album stuff. As well as some Super M that I just put in here just to fill the space. So yes. And then we go on to his solo stuff. So we start off, of course, with Press It. No, this is Ace. We start off with Ace, Press It. Then we have Move up here and then Move in the middle, the repackage. Then we have Want, so we have the actual album cards on the outside with the Kino cards in the middle. Then we have some more Kino cards, the ones that came in the Kino. Like, remember when SM used to do Kinos like this? Man, I miss those times. Then we have Never Gonna Dance Again Act 1. So these are the 4 cards here. And then in the middle here I have the Never Gonna Dance Again extended version. One of the 4 cards here. So I have the 2 Kids one that I just put here because 2 Kids is on this album. Because I cannot find the 3rd one for this album, so I just gave up and put it on the pages like this. So that's that one. And then Act 2, so again, normal 4 cards around the outside, extended version, 4 card in the middle, because this one fits in with this one a wee bit more. So yeah, then finally we have Advice here, his latest album. And then we go into some bigger inclusions for Taemin. So this is the one of one pop out things. This is all you got in that album. So I have Taemin and Keys. Postcards from Don't Call Me. I collected all 4. This is Taemin's postcard from Atlantis, and I have those on the back here. Stickers from Atlantis. More pop out, spare pop out things from Atlantis again. So we have Move, postcards. They're the exact same. You get them in both versions. Some fan art here that I purchased of him. Some Want standees. Then this is the Never Gonna Dance Again stuff. So this is Act 1. So this is the film slides, the film strips, the bookmarks for Act 1. Then we go on to Act 2. So this is the bookmarks, film strips, and then the film slides. And then these are the extended version postcards. So I only have 2 out of the 3. So I have the 2 Kids and then the Ideal one. I just need the Criminal one, but with the way that the photo card situation is, I'm never going to find the postcard either. So it's fine. Then we have Advice postcards. So I have 3. I think out of 4, I think, but it's fine. Then we have some non-album stuff. So I don't tend to collect his non-album stuff as much because he's expensive. So, but these are all like concert related things. So we have the Super M concert photo cards. This is Random Selfie, European specific photo card, and that one. This is his T100 101 photo book photo card. Technically not a concert photo card, but it's about a concert, so I just put it here. And then this is from the Beyond Live merch from last year. Was it last year? Yeah, it was. From like March time. I can't remember when this concert was, but it was brilliant nonetheless. So I did buy his AR ticket. So this is the full card, and then it came with all these little stickers. Then this is his postcard, and then the ticket. And then that just moves about. Oh, stuff it. And then this is the envelope that it came with. Finally, we're gonna actually... Nope, there's still some more stuff. So we have the other members' photo cards here, because as I said, I do collect their photo cards as well, if I can. So this is Junyan. So at the top here I have Base. Down the side I have She Is. Then here I have OP2. And then for Key I have his 2 solo cards from To Heart. His first mini album, Face. No, his first album. His first album, Face. And then the repackage, I Wanna Be. I think this is the album card, and then this is the Kino. I think there's like one more card to like get, but I can't really find them anywhere, so we're just going to keep this 7 pattern here. Then we have Bad Love. So I can't remember the version's names, but I think this is the Space Gun version, which is my favourite. I really wanted to pull that card and I did. And then these are from the random sticker packs. So this is the versions that I got. And then finally we have Jinky for a voice. And then here we have some more OT5 stuff. So we have the Shining Party Kino Kit. Season's Greetings pre-orders from 2021, I think. And this is the remains of my potential OT5 Don't Call Me collection. Yeah, I didn't really get far with this. I'm missing one Minnow and then one Jinky as well. So yeah, I finished the Jill cases at least, which I'm happy about because I actually got pretty good pulls with him. But I did finish Kpop, so that's why he's in the middle. So yeah. And then here we have the call cards and then the clip cards. So I just needed Jinky's call card, but these don't interest me as much as the full cards do. So yes. Then we have some group cards. So we have some Shinee full card, like older album stuff. Then this is the beginning of the story of life. There we go. So this is episode 1, 2, 3, and then the epilogue. And then I have some Super M group cards here in the back. And yeah, that is it for Shinee. Okay, and finally we are going to be doing my 17 binder. So yeah, 17 I've definitely focused probably the most on them this year, or last year I should say. We're in 2022 now. But yes, so I collect Mingyu. I collect basically everything from him. Apart from like I only selectively collect his Japanese stuff as well as his non-album. His non-album stuff is definitely easier to get than both Sana and Taemin's. So that's why I do have a bit more of his non-album than I do for them. But yes, so this is my cover page. And then my kind of crap collage thing that I did. His is definitely my weakest one and I'm so sorry about that. Try and center this again. But yes, so here we start off with the 17 karat postcards. This is what you get in the album. So you either get this set or this set. So you get a whole OT13 set. I pulled this set and that is fine with me. I didn't really care, but I really wanted this other one because of course there's 13 members. That would mean Dino would be by himself if I would have put in age order. So I got this other one and I put him at the front because of course he is my ultimate bias. So yes. Then we have the rest in age order. So we have S-Coops and Jonghan, Joshua Jun, Wonu Hoshi, Woozi Minghao, D.A. Vernon, Sungkwan. And then finally we have Vernon and Dino. So here we have some of his earlier full cards. So we have Boys B and then Love and Lair. Then we have Going 17. So I have all 3 of his album cards and then I have his unit as well. The other units are, these 2 are from the albums I pulled, and I bought this Hoshi one because Hoshi is in my top 3. So yes, I ended up having all my top 3 on here, which is amazing. And then we have AL1. Then we have Teenage. This is not complete. This is not a Teenage card. Well, technically it is. It's a HMV. I bought this to put in place of that white version because I've not bought it and I don't want to buy it. I usually whenever a card's like super expensive, I would just buy an album hoping to pull it, or at least pull like a popular member to trade. Teenage has been a print for quite a while. So yeah, I'm just putting off ever trying to buy this. So yeah, we'll forgive that. But we have the rest of his cards. We have the green version, RS, and then the orange. We have Director's Cut. I couldn't be bothered collecting the slate thing because I've never actually seen his. So for now, I'm happy with just the 3 cards. If I ever find his slate for a good price, I will get it. But they were first press only, so there's just no point. Then we have You Make My Day. So we have the Follow, the Meet, and then the Set the Sun. Probably my favourite like collection, like set of his. I just freaking love it. And then we have You Make My Dawn. Then we begin the mammoth that is an ode. So we have the Hope version, which is my favourite version because it has Billy Mingyu here. So yeah, and it's the only card the only set with this where I have his circle card. So that is why it's at the front. Then we have Begin, Poet, the Truth, and finally the real version. And that is it for an ode. So then we go into Hengare. So I have all 8 of his cards. So we have the Hana, the Duel, the Set, and then the Net. And then this is the card that ultimately made me collect Mingyu thoroughly. I said to myself, if I pull him in this album, I will be collecting him fully. Because at the time I was like selectively collecting them, like not really. And then I ended up pulling that, and yeah, that decided it. Because I don't pull Mingyu very often. I pulled them 3 times actually in my entire time of standing them. I've been standing them since 2017. So if that says something, so yes. Then we have semicolon. So I collected top 3 for this because you only get 2 cards per album. So it's much easier to collect multiple members for this era. So yes, so I collect my top 3, which is Mingyu, Joshua, and then Hoshi. And then on the back here I have some other members. So we have Junghan, Seokmin, and then Vernon. So here we have your choice. I originally was only going to collect top 2, which was at the time Mingyu and then Hoshi. But then I pulled this Joshua card and I could not get rid of it, and I kept it for the longest time. And then over the past couple of months, Joshua has elevated to second bias material, to second bias level. So yeah, I had to get these. So I bought these 2 cards from Macari because he's a very cheap member of Macari, which is a good and a bad thing really when you think of it. But anyway, so yeah, I did collect top 3 for this. And then we go on to Ataka or Taka, however you want to pronounce it. So yes, so here there are 6 album cards originally. So these are the 6 years. We have OP3, OP1, and then OP2. No, this is OP2, OP1, OP3. I think it's like that. These 2 look very similar and I completely forget sometimes. But yeah, I put OP1 in the middle because it's such a difference between these 2. So, and then here is from the Carrot version. So these are some of the concept cards from each version. So I just put them with the respective version. Just to fill out the page as well. Now this page looks a bit weird and you must be asking, why does it look like this? So I do have all of Mingyu's cards here for the Carrot version. And I also have this Hoshi card, which I got because I joined a group order to try and get his version. And I got a Hoshi card because I got 3 out of the 4, and then they included this Hoshi card just to make up the 4 because you got 4 albums in a album. And then I had the realization of I could collect Joshua and keep a OT9 and keep a full page spread. And I wanted these cards to arrive before this video. And they never did. So yeah, I wanted them to arrive before New Year, and they haven't. They have since now, but I'm waiting for more cards to arrive before I can ship it. So yeah, eventually they will go here. And then these are the rest of his Carrot version photo cards. I don't particularly like these, but I'm a sucker for anything Mingyu, so they have to go in here. And then, so that's all his Korean album stuff, and that's already a big chunk of this album, of this binder. But now we go on to some Japanese stuff. So as I said, I don't collect his Japanese stuff fully. I would love to. However, some of the earlier stuff is a bit more expensive, so yeah, but I try and get as much as I can. So I do finally have a We Make You card on the way, so I can finally fill this page. I have a Happy Ending card. My favourite Fallen Flower card. I'm so glad I got that. Another Fallen Flower. I think this is the regular version. 24 Hours. These is Hitori Janai. I just fell in love with this album. And it has like a more sentimental value to me than some of the other cards and some of the other eras. I just freaking love this era. And yeah, if you're around that time, you would probably know why I really latched onto this era a lot. And that's why I have 4 card out of the 5, and I have this Hoshi card as well because I pulled it again. And then these 2 spaces are for his most recent Japanese album, which I do have 2 cards on the way for, I think. So yes, and then here we have some non-album stuff. So yeah, these are mainly pre-orders, HMV cards, stuff like that. So we start off with up here with the Hingari Weverse benefit, the K-Town for You Hingari benefit. This is a HMV card from Hingari era. I don't know which version this is, but he's dressed in the My music video. I fell in love with this card and I had to get it. 24-hour HMV. This is from Semicolon. I don't know which store this is. This is a fan sign card. I fell in love with this card and I did not want to justify paying a high price, so I waited a while. Eventually the prices did go down, and I can see that probably happening with some of these more recent ones. So maybe in the future I can get some more. But here I really want to get another Semicolon, so that's why this is blank. Then we have a HMV for Hitari Janai. HMV from Ready to Love. This is a fan sign or lucky draw, I can't even remember, from, oh god, that one shop with the that I cannot pronounce. I will pop it on screen what one it is. So yes. And then here we have some Ataka ones. So yes, so this is from Power Station. I can't remember where this one's from. And this is from Interpark, maybe? Yeah, Interpark. I can't remember what the... It's not Aladdin. What? I keep wanting to say Music Bank, but it's not Music Bank. I don't know why that's popping into my head. But yeah. So these are the 3 that I did collect. I just fell in love with these fanside cards, especially this one. Like when I saw he had a beret in the music video, I was like, please tell me we're going to get a full card with it. Nope. He made it into a fan sign card with a full... I think he's got another one with the beret. I'm not going to get that one. I got these in Manchester. So yeah, I was easily able to get these. This I bought from Macari. So yes. And then here we have some of the Bittersweet full cards. So Wonu and Mingyu released a single May last year, I think. May or June. Called Bittersweet. It's fucking amazing. If you haven't listened to it, I recommend you listen to it. Listen to all 17 solo songs. Like, just do it. And of course, with Pledis being Pledis, released merch with it. And they had some photo cards. And yeah, I bought some of these. There's like 42 or something. So yeah, so I have 4 of Mingyu and then I have a unit one. But I did get his special selfie photo card. I think he looks gorgeous in it. So yeah. And then here we have my incomplete page. So yeah, so this is all to do with the online concert Incomplete, which I did watch and I cried a lot. But yes, so on the top and the bottom here I have the actual trading cards. So yes, as well as the special Mingyu card, and then in them, as well as this unit, that's also from the trading card set. This is from the DVD, I think, and it has green-haired Mingyu. I had to get, of course I had to get, because it's green-haired Mingyu. I'm a sucker for that. Can he dye his hair more, please? Anyway, and then I also have the unit card from the DVD again. So this is the Do Re Mi. No. This is the Hey Buddy stage, the 97 line, which is my favourite song from Semicolon. Not biased or anything. And then we have some more non-album stuff, but this is more random and more mainly season's greeting cards. But anyway, so we have this very first Daikon magazine photo card, the 2019 season's greetings photo card. This is from Haru. These 2 are from Haru, so Japanese fan. I think a Japanese fan meeting. I think that's what Haru is. I can't really remember. 2020 season's greetings, 2021 season's greetings, the Going 17 magazine. That's also from the 2020 season's greetings. We have Daikon here, so this is the most recent one. And then this is the K-Town for You pre-order benefit, is double-sided. And then this is his In the Soup photo card, which I fell in love with. I think he looks like such a dork and I freaking love him. So yes. And then here we have the rest of the boys for the Hingari K-Town for You pre-order. And then here we have some spare Hingari cards. So yes. And then finally in the back here I do have some bigger inclusions. So I don't really collect his bigger inclusions anymore. They're just not something I enjoy collecting, which is why I rarely do it with some of my other groups or whatever. But yeah, so this is the Boys B postcards from the version I have. I only have one version. I think it's the hide version. And then the stickers as well. Then we have Love and Letter, again from the one version I do have. There are the bookmarks from Love and Letter. I have Mingyu and Hoshi. This is the big Polaroid frame from the repackage of Love and Letter. They All One postcard, 2018 season's greetings thing that you got. His standee from Teenage. His photos from Director's Cut. Then we go into some of the bigger, even bigger inclusions. So these are from You Make My Day. No, You Make My Dawn. So yep, these are like fold out things and you get like a bigger photo. I only have 2 out of the 3, so it's fine. Then we go into a node. These are the folded posters. So I have the Hope, a node, no, Hope, Poet, and the real version. And then I have some stickers here from a node as well. I also have 2 out of his 5 photo books from a node. So I have the Hope and then the real. I just put in here for some reason. His poster, mini poster from the 2020 season's greetings. And then we have one Hungary bookmark. Then these are all semicolon, so his little mini print or mini photo. I don't know what this was called. The unit cards. So him with Wonu and him with Junghan. These are the full mini posters from semicolon. I have both of them. Circle card, oval card. This is the Weverse pre-order from semicolon. The 2020 season's greetings postcard. Then we have some more postcards. So this is from Ready to Love. So I have his unit with Seungkwan and Minghao. The Beside version, I think. Yep, Beside version postcard. This is the OT13 postcard you got if you bought from like a non-Korean store. So like I bought this from HIV in the UK, so I got this. The same with this postcard from Ataka. So I have the vocal unit. Then we have some more Ataka postcards. I did pull one of Mingyu's. I pulled this OP2 one. So these are OP1 and then OP3. I pulled Hoshi. And then in the back here, I have some high touch things. This clear thing, some stickers from AL1. And yeah, that is it for this video. So yes, that is it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed this. And yes, I'll see you in another one. Bye.